welcome to Revsportz. We know the finalists now. Of course, it was India, and now for the third time in the tournament, ladies and gentlemen, it is India versus Pakistan. Now, Ashok and Boria, let's build this up slowly because first, let's talk about the tension. Boria.
Yeah, and it's good that India will play Sri Lanka tonight. India will get the chance now. They know their opponent in the final. They will know what they want to do. They will know the areas they need to improve. They know where the little ironing is needed. They will get into groove. They've got excellent opportunity to do whatever experimentation, but that blueprint has to be ready for that final. I mean, India will know that if it's 3-0 in this particular tournament, that will be a ace move on the part of India. They will also know that if they play to their potential, they win. Pakistan against Bangladesh did not deserve to win. We know that. Bangladesh was absolute rubbish with the bat after 135. You nailed the game. They were childish. It was between a poor team and a team which was even worse. So two bad teams facing off against each other and one coming out triumphant against a solid gun Indian team. I don't see that happening. If India would have chased 135, they'd finish it in 15 overs. That's what we've seen that in the past as well, Ashok. I don't see Pakistan beating India unless India has a very poor day and Pakistan has the greatest day ever.
Absolutely. I think in terms of potential, the bar has been really raised high by India. I think what India needs to do is to really go out there, focus on their cricket and make sure that they are getting it absolutely right and not focusing on anything else apart from the game. I think if they do that, then there is no chance that Pakistan has, frankly.
Your thoughts?
About?
The build-up India will be Pak.
When the India-Bangladesh game happened and we were talking about in the post-match live, we were talking about who is going to be the second finalist, who will be playing against India. I said, for the good of the sport, for the good of Asia Cup, let it not be Pakistan. Because at that point, tensions were so high. We had just seen that Mohsin Naqvi tweet. And we thought, or at least I thought that, at this point, anything could happen because it is so volatile. It is a fragile situation. The public is so charged. It could get a little bit unsafe, but at the end of the day, it's Pakistan and we just have to deal with that. But if you look at a contest, I think it's going to be a good contest because in finals, and I've always said this, when it comes to the final of any tournament, the pressure is different. It's not the same as any league game, and honestly, anything could happen. But still, India first, go in as favorites, of course.
India and Pakistan have never faced each other in an Asia Cup final, which is interesting. Never have they faced off against each other in an Asia Cup final. But I don't think India should treat this as a final. India should treat this as another game against Pakistan. They know they are too good. The moment you think final, you kind of build that additional pressure on you, and that's what the Indian players will need to do. Indian players will need to know that they will treat this as one more game against Pakistan. It's a 3-match series. Let's make it 3-0. And again, I say this. I mean, India need not experiment anymore. You know what your strengths are. You know that you've got a great spin attack. You know Jasprit Bumrah's back in form. You know that you've got two guys in the batting who can just change the game with the form that they're in. One is Abhishek Sharma. Hardik Pandya played a really good cameo, and Shubman Gill has scored. So when I see this Indian side, I don't find a chink. I know Surya hasn't scored. I know Sanju hasn't been given the opportunity. But when I see that batting lineup going up to number 8, and I think then Bangladesh, and I think even if two of those Indian batters existed in that Bangladesh batting lineup, they would have won. So that's the kind of difference that there exists between Pakistan and India. If Pakistan wins, it will be a miracle. And miracles rarely happen. Miracles really, rarely happen. Pakistan's only recipe to win is to try and get under India's skin. And India will know that.
Absolutely. I think, two things here. I think one, India should not get distracted by anything else at this point of time. They've actually got all the jigsaw pieces individually nicely soldered, if I could use that analogy. Now it's really about holding it all together. If you see now Bumrah is back in action, he looks really good. The spinners continue to look good. India's opening pair looks good. The middle order, individually, each of them have contributed something or the other. And therefore, it is the perfect platform to say that now we're coming and we're getting our act absolutely right. So it's about the mind really, and making sure that they're not distracted by anything else.
Absolutely. I don't think they will be. I think India, when it comes to these things, is incredibly good. You look at the way that the management has actually stepped up and sort of guarded the players from the outside noise. You've had multiple conversations with some of the players, and they've said that, we're not looking at anything else right now. I think the players must be off social media at this moment, because it seems like it. You're not those, at the end of the game, they post their pictures, but that could just be the social media manager or someone like that. And it could just be that that it's the social media managers, and they've given up social media for a little bit, because anything that can mess with their mental state at the moment is dangerous for the Indian team. But again, kudos to the management for the way that they have guarded these players.
Agree, and I also think that Gautam Gambhir has done a fantastic job in insulating the players from the outside
And
noise.
himself.
Look, yes, and he has bottled himself up. He knows that this is not the time to talk. This is the time to walk the talk and action. He knows that let Pakistan do all the talking. He's fine with it. He knows that this team is a gun team. He's prepared the team over the last 12 months to come to this stage. He knows India are world champions. They've beaten them in the World Cup. In America, they've beaten them in multiple big tournaments, multiple big games, and they know how to beat Pakistan. It's not as if they don't. So in all senses, I mean, this is India's game to lose on Sunday. Having said that, it's a big final. What are the special things that India can do? One, Shaheen Afridi has improved as the tournament has gone on. His pace has gone up to close to 140. He's bowling a little over 140 also. That's what we were seeing against Bangladesh. So Shaheen Afridi in the first couple of overs, and they're trying the same thing as Bumrah. They're bowling him 3. That's where India has taken him apart. India with Abhishek Sharma and Shubman Gill. That's a contest. Because if you win that mental battle against Shaheen Afridi in the first couple of overs, you've got it.
Yeah.
Because and Abrar, if you see, Abrar has gone for very little runs in the tournament, but in the first India game, Abrar went for 42 of 4. So India reads Abrar. India reads Abrar very, very well. Is there any Pakistan bowler that India will be wary of? No. Haris Rauf had a bit of a hamstring issue also. He came back and picked a couple of wickets, but at no point does any Pakistan bowler, when I see that lineup, does it make me feel, oh, you know what, this bowler can win the game for Pakistan. On the other hand, when I see a Kuldeep, I think he can win it. When I see a Varun, who has not been at his best in the tournament, has gone for runs even against Bangladesh, I think he can win it. I think Jasprit has been under par against Pakistan, way better bowler than that, and he came back against Bangladesh. I think he can win it. So when I see the arsenal, all of a sudden I think the ammo is such that India is just too good. This is like the 1992 American dream team of basketball. When they went to that tournament in Barcelona, you knew that this is the team to beat. This is perhaps impossible. Or let's put it this way. This is Roger Federer in his prime for Wimbledon, or Rafa Nadal at his prime for clay. To beat them or to upstage them, it will take something extraordinary. And as I said, extraordinary things don't happen. And I have also one more wish. I really think Mohsin Naqvi should come to the Pakistan practice on Saturday.
It's like the talisman, right? Talisman to
Keep up
lose.
the ritual.
He's got that Midas touch. He should come.
You know what? Just like we have the Wakio ritual, Mohsin Naqvi should have the coming to practice one day
Maybe
before
it
the
is
match.
the ritual. Maybe,
Match day Eve
yeah.
practice.
So
Absolutely.
we are going to walk you on Saturday?
We have to. It's a given.
Now we have to do that.
And have the same Hong Kong
Yes.
black pepper sauce.
Black pepper sauce.
And
which
Gargi's
is
having-
heavenly
I
food.
will have a third different one to keep up the tradition and consistency.
Of course, we can't change that anymore.
Question is, when West Indies comes to India, where will you
No, it doesn't matter. West Indies bogus. India A can beat West Indies.
Yeah. A question that I wanted to ask you, we will come back to India-Pakistan final, but let's talk about Bangladesh a little bit. This wasn't when they had to chase 135 runs?
অভিজ্ঞতা সঞ্চয় করেছি।
130
অনেক অভিজ্ঞতা হয়ে গেছে।
136. I don't know what is going on here. What? Please translate.
আর কত অভিজ্ঞতা প্রাপ্ত করবে?
What?
কি টিম রে ভাই? বাপরে বাপ।
No, but frankly, sorry, we interrupted your question, but frankly, from 1997, after getting test status, I mean,
2000,
it is-
that's it, 2000.
okay,
Yeah.
sorry, my mistake. So 2000. So 25 years down the line to see an exhibition like this, I mean, it is unfortunate. I really felt that they could not read the bowlers, especially Abrar. I felt that the batsmen, I don't even know what they were doing. There was one person who was going right outside the off stump line and trying to hoist it over mid wicket. The other guy is going away from the leg stump and then trying to hit it across to the off. Some very amateurish looking batting today, and I felt very sad just looking at the level, the quality of that batting. I don't know.
wait. Before you answer, what did you guys say? I need the translation.
I'm telling you, what bullshit cricket was that? Sarvanash ho gaya. Resignation though.
Sarvanash ho gaya.
That, the same scene must be now replicated by someone from Bangladesh. Recreated, sorry, not
Someone walks up
Yeah.
to Phil Simmons. What bullshit cricket was that? Final miss ho gaya.
Bullshit match खेले थे ना?
Sarvanash ho gaya. Resignation देना पड़ेगा, Dhaka chalo. But on a serious note, what bad
Clueless
cricket.
batting.
Bad cricket from Bangladesh. I mean, 135 to chase, any team would have taken it, except that one batter in Saif Hassan. Not one chap stood up to the task. With the same team at one point had Shakib, Mushfiq and Mahmudullah Riaz in that middle order. I mean, very, very good middle order with these three fellows, Shakib, Mushfiq and Mahmudullah. And now, these fellows, Nurul Shohon and Imon Parvez and whatever, Shamim, the way Shamim got out, back of the hand, Shaheen Afridi, he too was laughing. It was childish cricket.
This is a debate that's happening on my Twitter, which is why I wanted to redirect that question to Ashok. Ashok, someone is telling me that you're critical of the Bangladeshi batting, but you're not saying that Pakistani bowling was good. What was it? Was it Bangladesh's poor batting or Pakistan's brilliant bowling?
No, I mean, look, two different things, but I think, first of all, on its individual merits, I think the Bangladesh batting was absolutely amateurish. I think it was not even club level, really. I mean, in terms of, I don't even know what kind of shots they were playing. It's been ages since we have seen that kind of batting happening. I think if you look at the score per se, I was just saying, that to score 42 odd runs with 4 overs to go, with 6 wickets down, imagine India in that situation. Or imagine it's still doable. And forget the batting depth that India has. Somebody or the other at that stage would have been able to pull that in.
Pandya would come in and
Now, where is that application? In the beginning of the innings, we didn't see somebody saying, okay, we've lost a wicket or two early. Let's try to rotate the strike. Let's let's build the innings. We didn't see that thinking happening. Towards the end, I thought it was very doable. I think they just threw it away. This is completely a case of, a match that they got so close to winning, they actually just threw it away. So that's one part of it. As regards the Pakistan bowling, for sure. I mean, I think Shaheen Afridi, you mentioned that Boria. I thought he bowled well. I mean, I think we've seen him progressively improve. But that's what I'm saying, that these are two standalone things. I don't think that, I want to ascribe the Bangladeshi batting collapse to the quality of the Pakistan bowling. On its standalone merit,
exactly,
it completely imploded. And I think that's the reality of what happened.
The answer is very straight. I think it was bad batting from Bangladesh. I mean, I don't think Pakistan bowled anything extraordinary. If you take a look at the dismissals, Imon, from there he hoiks it right up, and Nawaz took that catch. That was not Shaheen Afridi's wicket. It was a gifted wicket. Saif Hassan, again, he was their only good batter who threw it away.
Very technically unsound batting.
It was poor. It was just poor application. At one point in time, I think, who was commentating? I think Wasim. And he said they want to hit every ball out of the park. That was the thing. That you want to hit every ball in the power play out of the park. You don't do that. That is where foolishness happens. And Bangladesh was foolish. I mean, and 25 years down the line, how much time more do you need? I don't think Pakistan bowled anything extraordinary. No. Standard. Yes, definitely standard. But 135, Pakistan batting, come on, Gargi, 51 for 5. If that becomes against India, you think they will get 235 with all these fellows, last 8 overs yielding 80 runs? No chance. They'll fold up for 100. 51 for 5, India will finish them for 115, 120 and nail it. That's what it is. The difference between the two sides was one was poor and the other was worse. That's what it is. I don't give Pakistan much of a chance on Sunday until and unless India lets the pressure get to them. And I don't think these guys, the way their temperament is, I don't think they will let the pressure get to them. They know that this is the match to win. They will know that they need to be in that zone. And I'm very pleased that they've got a game against Sri Lanka tonight. When you are watching this video, they will have it ready. They'll have the recipe ready.
Let's talk about tonight's game before we end the show. We still have a few minutes left to go. Are you seeing any more experimentation when we talk about the batting lineup? Yeah.
Frankly, when you make dal tadka dhaba style, you're supposed to cook it on low flame till it is ready. And I think the Indian team has got to that stage where there is no more experimentation, no more slow flame cooking required. I think the recipe is ready. You just need to go and crack it open.
Horses for courses approach once again from India.
What is the horses for courses approach that has worked in the batting department? It hasn't. I mean, are you telling me that Shivam Dube is better at number 3 than Surya Kumar Yadav, who was the world's number 1 batter in the T20 format not too long ago? No. So I don't want to see that. I think India is ready. I mean, just you've got your top 8, man. They're gone. Just go by that. I mean, get Surya at 3, get Tilak at 4, get Sanju at 5, and just go nail it. Just go nail it. They are too good. There is absolutely no need of pushing Sanju back to 8, pushing someone up the order. All of this is not needed anymore. Just go play cricket to perfection. Sri Lanka, by the way, is a good side. I actually thought at the start of the tournament, Sri Lanka was a good side. They're a better side than many teams. I don't know what happened to them in the Super 4s. They look very good under Sanath. Hasaranga, very good spinner. Mahesh Theekshana, we've seen him in the IPL, is a good spinner. So this is a good kind of net for India. A good final before the final kind of training. They will have a proper match simulation against good bowlers, against reasonably good bowlers, against Chamira, who has had a decent enough this thing. Mahesh Theekshana, as I said, Wanindu Hasaranga, as I said, even the Sri Lankan batters. So India will polish themselves without pushing themselves too much. Do I see somebody getting rest? It's no. I think India will still go in with the best 11. They will not leave any stone unturned. They will not leave anything to chance. Come on, boss. This is the icing on the cake. A final is the match you've come here to win. Now go win that. Settle that debate that you're the top team. 1 to 10, 1 to 9 is India. 10 is any other team, and finish it off. Just play professional cricket and you win this.
Yeah. And I think the only thing I would like to add is, if there's one thing that I really want to see, is between Surya, Sanju Samson and Hardik, one of them getting a good knock and getting, in the middle.
Hardik did get it the other night. So Surya and Samson.
Yeah, between these two perhaps, so that India get to that 180, 190 kind of a number, and then they are fully match ready.
And, suppose there is an off day, and God forbid, for the Indian team that happens in the final, if Abhishek does not perform.
I still think India will win. It's not a team that is dependent on Abhishek Sharma. Absolutely. You are saying it because in the two games, Abhishek Sharma has been 70 and the rest of the team haven't really played. But whether it's a Surya, Tilak, Sanju, Aksar, Hardik, these guys are gun T20 players. I don't think we are over-dependent on Abhishek Sharma. Somebody else will put their hand up. That's India. And that is what I'm continuously trying to say, that India has not played 70-80% of their potential, and yet they've walked into the final. If they played 90% or 100% of their potential, no Pakistan can beat them. That is the kind of gulf. So it is time to expose that gulf, play your premium brand of cricket in the final, and tell the world how good you are. You are the world champions. Do not forget, India are the world champions in this format. It is time for the world champions to play like the world champions and just make the point, make the stage your own, nail the final. You won it in the Champions Trophy. It will be back-to-back big tournaments. 6 months back you won it. Now just win it again. Take it as a routine final. You know how to win finals. Last year you won the World Cup. This year you won the Champions Trophy. What stops you from doing it a third time? Go and do it.
Ashok, final comments?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think, like I said, my point is that I think the individual pieces have all kind of proven themselves. It's about getting it all together and giving it the best shot. The battle on Sunday, the finals, is in the mind and not on talent.
All right.
It is in the mind. I mean, elite high performance sport is always 95% in the mind. And so far, the Indians have proven that skill wise, talent wise, mentally, they are the stronger side. Look, we are always saying India, India, India. Also, imagine Pakistan will know they are facing India. Pakistan will know that this is a better team. They've hammered us. Pakistan will also implode. Pakistan will be the overcharged team. Think of the 2003 World Cup India v Australia. Australia was so good, much like India now. India went and imploded in that final. First over 15 runs match gone. So Pakistan will know that there's Abhishek Sharma, Shubman Gill, and all of these fellows at the other end. So don't think there'll be any less pressure on Pakistan. They are the ones who will do that aeroplane celebration and all this nonsense. Let them do what they want. I think Pakistan will face the heat much more, and India will just hold strong.
On that note, we'll take your leave. We'll be back ahead of the game, so don't forget to join us then. Till then, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
And yes, Ashok, we've got that connection.
No idea what that means.